Hi, it's Jan. I wanted to share some dating tips with you. The first thing that I think you need to know is the secret. And the secret is all about creating the desire. Creating the desire for them to want the products that are exclusive, that are only available to those that host a Tupperware party. Like your little Fridge Smart Minis, some of those exclusive items, or the summer picnic set. So know what your host exclusives are and create the desire for them to want those products they can only get by hosting a party. Also, create the desire for them to want things that are beyond their budget, things that they can't afford right now. They could host a party and get it free or half price. So that opens a big door of opportunity to you. Everybody loves the 4-piece Fridge Smart set. That's like the Fridge Smart starter set. And $84 might be a little high for some of their wallets. So guess what? They have a party, they can get it for only $42. And that's going to be a great saving, or maybe even get the whole set for free. And here in a couple weeks, they're going to be able to get it buy one, get one free. So it's phenomenal. So letting them know what's in it for them, what they can expect to get from their Tupperware parties. You also want to make sure that they understand how easy it is for them to have a party. Like all they need to do is get the guest list together. They want to do some personal reminders as follow-up. You can put the invitations in the mail. They can, just pick up the house, clean the kitchen or clean the bathroom, and you can do the party. And you can even create the snack for the party right there at the party, helping them see how easy it is. Also helping them see how they can fit a party into their life. That's part of our responsibility, to help people see how they can fit a Tupperware party into their world. So for example, they have dance on Monday, soccer on Tuesday, church on Wednesday, and you might go, wow, you're busy. Let me know when your life frees up. But at the same time, if there's dance, what do the other parents do while the dance lessons are going on? Do they sit around and chit chat? Or if you think about the soccer game, they have to get there a half an hour ahead of time to get dressed and warmed up and all that. And the parents are all sitting around chit-chatting. This is when you can offer to come, give everybody a full line catalog in an order form. You can bring a few items to show. You promise to be gone before the game starts. And then you and the host just set a time to follow up so they can pick their free gifts. So make it easy. Help them see how they can fit a party into their already busy schedule. But again, it just goes back to the secret, creating the desire for them to want something they can't afford or something exclusive. Then when you're doing their parties, make sure you're engaging the guest. You're getting the guests involved. Like if you're making a recipe, you talk them through how to open the can of sauce, the can of diced tomatoes. You walk them through how to shred the cheese in the Great Master Shredder. You're teaching them how to arrange food if you're cooking something in the steamer or the pressure cooker or the stack cooker. So helping them, you're coaching them through putting it together. So the guests at your parties are actually the ones with their hands on your products, and you're just talking them through it. You'll find that when they laugh and they learn, they do return. So make sure that you're making it fun and full of information. Now, sometimes when you're talking to people and trying to get them to narrow down to a date, what they're going to typically do is say, well, I got to check with my friends first. Can I let you know? And this is how I would encourage you to handle it. This is what always worked for me, and I believe it can work for you too. So what I'll say is, I understand, and you know that whatever date you pick is not going to be the right date for everyone, right? Well, let me just ask, for your party, who would be the two most important people that you would want there? And they might say like their mom and their sister. Okay, well, and now you have a pretty busy schedule, am I right? And I'm smiling and nodding, and they're smiling and nodding. And I'll say, you know what? So do I. Why don't we just go ahead and pencil in a date that works for you and I? Then when you get home, I want you to check with your mom and check with your sister. Now, if that date doesn't work for them, then I want you to call me back right away so we can reschedule it so they can be at your party for you. Okay, if that date does work for them, then we're going to hold it there. And of course, the more people that are there, the more better opportunity you have to get more for free. Okay, so if that date works with them, move forward. Invite them to bring an uninvited guest and have the host work on the guest list, even though everybody may not be able to come. The thing is when we get them to pencil in a date and they go home and they call their mom and their mom has bridge that night and they call their sister and their sister's out of town on business. Well, their third call is back to us, the Tupperware consultant. They can't have their party because nobody can come. And it's not that nobody can come, it's that the people that were most important to them can't come. So therefore, they feel like they can't have the party. So help them see you can just move it to a day that works for the people that are most important to be there. And the ones that can't be, of course, they can always place an outside order, or maybe they prefer to host a party of their own, because that could give them the opportunity to not only see what they missed out on, but then they would be the one reaping the free benefits. So overall, the most important, creating the desire for them to want more than they can afford or the exclusive items. Make sure they know how easy it is to have a party. Make sure that they know they save time, money, space, waste, and taste. That's what Tupperware offers for them. So as you're talking to people, I know the challenge that Charity's giving you right now is to go out and talk to people, at least one person a day. At least one person a day. And when you talk to one person a day and you jot down their results, what you'll find is the more you do it, the easier it gets. And if you get yourself on a routine, you'll start forming a habit and it'll just become very, very natural for you. Don't make too much out of the inviting to have a party like a presentation. Keep it kind of small, like just make it a conversation. You know, how long do your strawberries last? I've really found since I started using these Tupperware containers that my strawberries can last 2 and 3 weeks, depending on when they were purchased by the supermarket, or if I get them at the farmer's market, they last so much longer because they're more fresh. So think about creating conversations of how you're going to talk to people instead of thinking about a presentation type thing to get them to date a party. Be warm and open. So as you're talking to people about maybe hosting a party, I also encourage you to talk to people about our opportunity. Our opportunity is the greatest opportunity out there. And here's what I would propose, that they could date a party and kind of watch what you do at the party. And maybe they would see if it's something they might like to do. If at their party they get 2 or 3 datings, you can offer them the opportunity to go to they typically go to the parties that were dated from theirs. So you could give an opportunity to go to those parties, and instead of spending money, you can show them how they can make money. Those parties could become theirs. Their party can be converted to their lunch. And you can set them up in the computer. They can do those datings from their party, and they can get the cash, and they'll get the sales credit. And with 2 parties, that's typically $1,000 in sales. So now the opportunity kit is being paid off by Tupperware. Tupperware invests in people. They'll invest in you when you hold those first couple parties, have that $1,000 in sales. And they'll invest in you by paying your kit off. So you want to pass that along to others. You, just like if you went to a good movie or you went to a good restaurant, you would let other people know about that, right? So this is the same thing. You found an amazing opportunity. Where can you start your own business for $35 plus tax? Plus, you get so many rewards. I think it's like $183 in gifts for like $30 right now. When they get the mandolin as their Say Yes for $5, they get the Chop and Prep and the Quick Chef Pro, both for only $25. So they're spending $30 and they're getting $183 worth of product. I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. I know you're agreeing. You're sitting there nodding your head with me because that's real. That's real. So when you let people know about the great opportunities that we have and the great offers that we have, all you're doing is sharing with others. If you've got some of those mid-May brochures left that end this Friday, you're going to want to make sure your contact information is on there. You don't need your address, but you'll need at least your name and your website. I also encourage you to put your phone number and even your email address if you can, but letting them know this is our current brochure, but if you'd like to contact me, I can give you a newer version, or maybe better yet, you'd like to have a few friends over and I can bring a new catalog for everybody and let them see some of the new products. How does that sound? So don't worry about it being real formal. Enter it as a conversation. Start talking to people. Hey, I've been offered a promotion and I've decided to accept. And part of my training is learning how to tell people about the Tupperware opportunity. Do you have a couple minutes I could just tell you about it? Now, if you're not comfortable with that, then you'll say, would you be willing to set up a time for my upline and I to call you to tell you a little about our Tupperware opportunity because it would really help me with my training? Or how about, I'm just looking for people to join my team. I've got offered a promotion to step up to manager and I get to pick who I work with. And I would love to work with you and have you one of those special people on my team. So see, just open a conversation. Don't get too formal, just have fun. The more you do it, the easier it gets. And yeah, it's going to be a little awkward your first couple times, but you know what? You'll get over it because the more you do it, the easier it gets. So I challenge you to talk to one person a day. And when you step up to manager this month, the month of June, the sales month of June, by June 24th, then Charity and Charlene are going to take you guys for a pampering day. I don't know all the details, but I can tell you that they are going to pamper you. And guess what? I get to come too. So make sure that you're out talking to people. You need three people that have $250 or more in sales. You and those three people together have $2,500 in sales with you and everyone combined. So it actually can go 3 levels deep. So you have a recruit and they have a recruit and they have a recruit. They all count toward getting you to your 2,500. So you have personal sales of 500 or more. You have 3 or more personal recruits that have 250 or more or active status, and 2,500 in total sales with you and the people connected to you, and you step up to manager and you're getting pampered. Oh, by the way, you also get a $100 bonus. So the challenge is on and it's up to you.